How you doing? Woo, woo. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? That's now stuck in my head. Anyway, before I forget our affirmation, I better not sing something else, actually. So I'm going to be sharing this around the place. My goodness, I don't even know what I was doing. Let me just share this for you so I can focus in on you guys, man. So I can focus in on you guys. I really hope that this time Avis somehow manages to find me today, because you keep seeming to miss what I'm doing here. So hopefully you'll actually catch on this time as to the fact that I am here, ready and willing to have a chat with you if you come on board. This is Rosemary and Nonny Night, and this is the Deliberate Life stream. I don't do something like this most days. I'm not going to say or commit to every single day. The days when you just don't have anything to say. I'm not sure those days ever actually happen to me, but they could occasionally. There are days when it's just like, you know what, I have nothing to say. It doesn't really happen. I have too much to say. I think that sometimes is a problem. I'm just sharing this around the place. Guys, share as you come on. Share. Okay, tell people, come and join in. Let's talk about the deliberate life and applying it to life even. Basically not applicating it. Say hello as you come on. I want to know who you are. I want to know who you are. Oh, I feel a cough. Coming on. That's not good when I'm about to start singing my heart out, is it really? So no. Oh, please don't come cough. I might have to drink something. I feel it coming. Oh, you're going to see my huge big bottle. Completely unfashionable. Because I am that regular girl, man. Basically, I keep thinking I should be a lot more fashionable than I am, but it hasn't happened yet. So I'm working on it. Okay. So this is what I was reading today. Leave your native land and come into the land that I will show you. That came out from my readings this morning. As I said to you guys, I like to read the Bible, okay? And when I'm reading it, I kind of get to places, I'm always looking for what kind of shines its light at me, okay? And when it shines its light at me, I know I'm going to have to talk about it. So so this is what shone its light at me. Leave your native land and come into the land that I will show you. And I was thinking about the extraordinary life. You know what? If you're going to live an extraordinary life, you cannot keep doing it in the ordinary way. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. You're going to have to leave. You're going to have to time to up and leave, like I call this thing. Time to up and leave if you do want that extraordinary life. And we all want that extraordinary life, right? We want to get through this life knowing that we've lived to the fullness of our potential and done everything. And I talk about this stuff. And maybe you look at me and you're listening and you're thinking, oh, it's just too wishy-washy. It's not. It's real. You get to build a life that you absolutely adore. There's something inside of you that doesn't even want to settle for a less than life. Come on now. So come on. Say hello to me. Do you notice this is on a different arm today? I did some complaining. I had to switch it around. Anyway, let's sing this affirmation. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. Let me calm myself down. I'm feeling way too excited. Hey, I'm talking about the extraordinary life. Of course I feel excited. Here we go. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. Okay, have you got it in mind now? Or should I sing it one more time so that it starts to kind of seep into your consciousness? Yes, I am going to. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing keep that in your mind, because yes, I'm talking about taking up and leaving your current existence, because yes, the words of the universe to you are leave your native land, so the land that you're most familiar with. It's time you stopped acting and behaving, and in fact, in some cases, a physical pick yourself up and get yourself out of that situation, because how else are you going to find the life, the extraordinary life that you are here to live, okay? Come into the land that I will show you. So as you start to listen to those intuitive nudges inside of you, you step into a whole different experience of life. But it takes you having the courage to take up your sack and walk, basically. Start choosing to be different. Start choosing to walk away. Really, literally, sometimes it is to walk away. This is a very practical thing. Like number one here, I was going to talk about is sometimes people find themselves holding on so tightly to relationships that are no longer helping you, or holding on to people who want to go, okay? People who want to go. You've got to let them go. You've got to let them go because they didn't want to be there. So why would you want to keep that? And sometimes people are saying, yeah, but we made a commitment to each other. Yeah, but do you really want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't want to be there? Frankly, do you really want to be in a relationship with someone who is saying, who has to stay with you because he made a vow or something once upon a time, or she made a vow? No, you don't. You don't. So leave your native land and come into the land that was promised to you, honey. Because this is it. I do believe for every single person listening into this, that there is a prosperous, extraordinary life waiting for you. You get to define what that is. Most people have settled for a lot less than they're actually capable of. But I'm saying, honey, no, dream bigger again. Get to that. Start to think again of the big, abundant, wide open space life that you really want. And honey, stop holding on tightly to things just because they're familiar. Doesn't mean that this is all that is there for you. Whether it's people, whether it's things, whether it's, I don't know, the house you live in, maybe it's the area you live in. Sometimes people find their prosperity when they move area. But a lot of people just want to stick around in the same place forever, with the same people forever. If you are going to grow, there are times, it's not for everyone. Some people can grow in their current environment. That's fine. If you happen to be in a really empowering and uplifting environment, then great, stay there. But if not, have the courage to walk away. Is it the job you need to walk away from? Start walking away, man. Start putting the feelers out. I was just saying this to a deliberate millionaire client, actually, that, you know what, you start putting the feelers out. Start putting the feelers out for something else. You get that inkling inside of you that it's time to move on. You don't question it. You don't start, oh, should I stay? Should I not? No. You start putting the feelers out for the next thing in your life. You don't have to drop everything in 3 seconds flat unless you really, really, really need to. But, you know, you can start doing something to move forward. Start having, if you're in a relationship that isn't quite working out, start having the conversation. Maybe you don't want to walk away immediately. I get that. But start having conversations. Don't hide away from the conversations. Guys, say hello. Say hello. Don't hide away from the conversations. Don't hide away from the attacking life head on thing, basically. And when you feel that this isn't changing, nothing is changing here, then you get yourself out of there, man. You get yourself out of the situation. You don't just stick around forever. You don't, man. Stop holding on. Hello, Wendy, again. How you doing? Stop holding on tightly to something, someone who isn't your inheritance. Maybe you have a false sense of loyalty to someone, okay? Or some people, maybe it's even just friendships. You just have this false sense of loyalty that you feel you have to, or maybe it's even a client relationship, for goodness sake. You have this false sense of loyalty as well. You really hate working with this person, but you feel you have to keep working with them, or whatever it is. It's time to up and leave, honey. If you're going to get the extraordinary life, guess what? You're going to have to, number 2, start creating space for that life. At the moment, as with most adults, your life is very, very, very full of whatever it is that you're doing right now. Very full, okay? There is no space for anything else. And in fact, sometimes the idea of living your dreams scares you because you're thinking, where on earth am I going to fit it in? It isn't coming to fit into your current existence. It is asking you to make space. Okay? So start discarding some stuff so that you can dive right into life believing that all good things are yours. So you don't need to hold on to the okay or the average, because you know that the next thing coming for you is actually good. Now, this is the part of the qualities of a deliberate life designer. Because if you're not deliberately designing your life, then yes, you're scared to death of trying to change anything because you don't know what is coming. But if you know that all good things are yours, then of course you can let go of stuff that isn't actually great. Because sometimes we settle for the okay. It's okay, isn't it? I should be happy. I should be satisfied. Why should you be anything? Either you are or you're not. There isn't a middle should be, because if you're should in, then you're not. You're not really happy. You're not really satisfied with it. You just think you have to be satisfied with it. We're deliberate designers. At least I'm calling you to be a deliberate designer, okay? A deliberate designer of your life, a life of abundance, of fulfillment, of freedom. That's what I call the deliberate life. And I'm telling you to, step into it, create space for it. There needs to be a vacuum in your life. So stop holding on to things that are not actually enhancing your existence. Just because they're familiar, just because they're certain, you think, doesn't mean that they're for you, okay? Especially when you feel that little intuitive nudge inside of you saying, there is more for me than this. There is more to my life than this. I am born for extraordinary, and this right now feels very, very, very ordinary. Then it's time to walk away. Some religious organizations, you need to walk away from there. There's such uncertainty inside of you, and there's fear around, oh my gosh, is God going to send a lightning bolt down and kill me? And you've probably been told about, covenants with this person and that person and the other person. And, you can't go, you made a vow, you're going to stick around forever and ever and ever. I was in actually a situation like that, and I had to walk away in the end. It wasn't the easiest thing to do. I love those people. I love them so much. But in the end, it was like, I need to walk away. This isn't good for me anymore. I had to up and leave, because the only way I was going to move into the next thing for me was if I created a vacuum, if I created space for the next thing to come into my life. Let's sing this affirmation. Okay. I want you to take this away with you and be singing it on your own. Okay. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. Take that into your day, man. And start to think to yourself, as I was speaking to you right here, if there's something that you need to drop, if there's something you need to release, you already know what it is. Don't question it. Start to think, okay, there's a reason why that came up into my mind right now. I need to do something about it. I need to do something about it. So make a note. Do something about it. Start creating a vacuum for the next phase of your life. You need to create space in your life, or else nothing new will ever come into it. If you know that okay is not, I think my friend, says okay is not enough or something. Well, okay is not okay, okay? So if you want to get to extraordinary, then you're going to have to create space for the next thing. And also, you're going to have to start listening to those intuitive nudges. Stop questioning them. Stop doubting them. Stop thinking that you're just making things up. Actually trust that actually, you know what, God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, is trying to get your attention. Thank you very much, Somnath. I do like to sing. It's trying to get your attention. It's trying to get your attention. So pay attention and start acting on those intuitive nudges that come your way. Whether it's in business, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your money, honey, there's always guidance. There's always something trying to get your attention, and it's time for you to up and leave if you do want that extraordinary life. I wish I could be more specific, but each of you know which area of your life you need to specifically apply this to. So I'll read that verse to you again. Leave your native land, anything familiar that is holding you back, and come into the land that I will show you. So understand that guidance is available. Come into the land that I will show you, but you've got to leave first. You've got to be willing to leave first. And when you're willing to leave first, then you will be guided into the next new, amazing, extraordinary life for you. So, honeys, share. Click on that share button. And if you haven't got my book, actually, I was about to forget saying that. If you haven't got my book, Prayer Firm Receive, go get it. It's at rosemarynonnynight.com/, let's type that in, book gift. I even did an audio version for you, so you best go get it, and listen to it, though. Don't just get it. Listen to it, start applying it, let it change your life, okay? Until the next time, my honeys, much amazing love. Much amazing love. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. I dive right into life, believing that all good things are mine. Okay? Until the next time, much amazing love. Bye.